On behalf of Maddie and Kale, I want to welcome all of you to St. Ambrose for this special moment, this special time. As you can imagine, for Maddie and Kale, very excited, very happy, and probably a little nervous. So I have told them 1,000 times, just get to the front of the church and everything will be fine. Just get up here. Well, to the two of you, you have made it to the altar.
My love, I see constellations dancing in your eyes. I know it's been hard, but I will do it by your side. I feel the weight your shoulders bear, so put it on mine. Oh, we'll be fine. It just is.
So the first thing, on behalf of Maddie and Kale, we want to thank everybody for being here. Thank everybody for helping us celebrate what's been a fantastic day. It's going to be an even better night. So when I realized I had to make this speech, I started thinking about what am I going to say? And frankly, it was overwhelming. And then I caught my breath and I thought, I've been preparing this speech since the day she was born. Then I start thinking about the checklist, all the things that I've thought about since she was a baby. What do I want for her? What do I want for her family? What do I want for the guy that she ends up with? And as I'm struggling with that checklist, I realize that there is no checklist, because there's only one thing that I want for her. There's only one thing that her mom wants for her, and we want her to be happy. And that's all I care about.
My love, I see constellations dancing in your eyes. I know it's been hard, but I will do it by your side. I feel the weight your shoulders bear, so put it all on mine. Oh, we'll be fine. It just takes time.
So brothers and sisters, the topic this afternoon is love. I mean, the beautiful music, the readings, everything about this day speaks of love. Therefore, I am compelled, I think, to speak about the powerful reality of love. And I want to do that, but I think I'd first better define it, and I do so in a very, very short story.
2, 3, look.
It was after a Saturday evening, 4:30 p.m. Mass, locking up the church, and then I'm walking this elderly gentleman back to his car. And as we're walking to his car, he just tells me what he does every day.
Hi.
Hello. I'm okay. How are you?
You're okay.
I want to see you.
I know.
You want to exchange? Yes. I'd love it. Where are you?
And he said to me, Father, I get up at the same time every morning and get myself ready for the day. And then he said, I get into my car and I drive to one of the St. Louis area nursing homes. And then he said to me quite proudly, I go to room 302 to, quote, see my girl, his wife of 60 years. And then all of a sudden he stops and he has tears in his eyes. And I asked him, what's the matter? That sounds beautiful. And he said to me, Father, my wife doesn't know who I am anymore. She suffers from Alzheimer's. But he said to me, it doesn't matter whether she knows who I am I know who she is. She's my wife. I've loved her since the first day I laid eyes on her over 60 years ago. And I will love her until the day that God calls her home.
Come, stand here with me. Stare at the peak of mountains we know.
Here's what love is not. Does not have a scorecard. Doesn't keep a list so, couples can battle over who loves each other more. It doesn't say, I'm with you as long as things are good, but then when troubles occur, I'm gone. In fact, quite the opposite. As St. Paul so eloquently states in that second reading, love is always about seeking the other's best interest. It's about doing what's best for the other. What is so beautiful about these wedding ceremonies is that in a few moments, this couple is going to declare to be for each other everything that Jesus Christ is for us. We're always going to see two people. We're going to see Kale, we're going to see Maddie. But in their lives as husband and wife, they're going to paint a portrait through the good times and the bad. And it's a portrait of Jesus Christ.
Come, lay here with me. Fade in the deep. Never would.
I, Kale,
Hi, Kale.
take you, Maddie,
Take you, Maddie,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I promise
I promise
to be faithful to you
to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love you
to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
I, Maddie,
Hi, Maddie.
take you, Kale,
Thank you, Kale.
to be my husband.
To my husband,
I promise
I promise
to be faithful to
to
you
be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
sickness and in health,
to love you
to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Maddie,
Maddie,
receive this ring
receive this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and fidelity.
and fidelity.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Kale,
Well,
receive this ring
receive this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and fidelity.
and fidelity.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy
and of the
Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
It is my distinct honor to introduce to all of you Mr. and Mrs. Kale and Maddie Gerstner.
Several people over this process have asked me about, how's it going? And the reality is, when you like the guy and when you like the family, it's easy. And this has been a walk in the park for us. And so, when we look at them together, we know that he makes her happy. And that's all we want. And that's all we could have hoped for.
I still remember where we were standing when the world stood still. Everything was an open canvas that we could fill. And we're on our way, come what may, who knows what we're gonna find. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feet.
I already have one brother, Jake, down there, and I truly thought that was enough. I thought I didn't need any more. But then Kale came around, and I changed my mind.
You are my home.
Kale, thank you for putting up with my sister these past few years and staying with her even after meeting the entire family for the first time.
Kale, although I am older and taller than you, I still really look up to you a lot, and I couldn't be more blessed and honored that God decided to make me your brother. And not only do I feel like I'm lucky to be your brother, but I feel like you're one of my best friends in the whole world. Maddie, you're seriously one of the most loving and kind-hearted people that I know. You have one of the most beautiful souls that I've ever met. So I couldn't be more happy and proud to welcome you to the family with open arms. So welcome.
Now, as I stand here and I'm celebrating these two, I look at their love as such an example of what I want in my life. I want to find someone as loving as Kale, and I want to be as loving as Maddie. She's been a role model to me my whole life.
You're both inspirations to me on the love that you have for one another, and that how I've seen it grow and blossom into what it is today. I am so happy that you have found each other and hope for a lifetime of happiness.
At marriage advice, I can't help but turn to somebody that I thought had one of the best and strongest relationships and marriages, and that was our Grandma and Grandpa Gerstner. When you would ask them, what's the secret to a long, happy marriage, they would just say, we are good to each other. I think it just means keep it simple, Don't make life harder than it needs to be. Be teammates for life. Be the person that you can go to with anything and everything, knowing that you're going to have the love and support there, always.
You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. Every moment that we spend, like a symphony begins. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my.
So I've heard people say that a couple's wedding day is the best day of their life. I hope that's not true. For them, they're gonna have many, many more days that are even better than this fantastic day.
Everything was an open canvas that we could fill. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. Every moment that we spend, like a symphony begins. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are
So I would ask you to raise your glass, and may the very most that they wish for be the very least that they receive. Cheers.